Hey beauties, good afternoon to you. So beautiful people, I saw a clipping. So the caption it had our Prime Minister's wife, Mrs. Juliet Holness, and saying something about she's rude and out of order, something like that. The caption said, but when you listen to the voice note behind her picture and that caption, I know it is not her voice, because I remember when they chided the particular minister on using indecent language, what we call expletives, at whatever conference, or I don't know if it was a conference or maybe it was a professional but personal conversation with her political teammates. And she was very irate, very incensed about whatever there was something about money allocation and not being able to do her job efficiently and effectively because of hindrances that were coming, at her, and she was just upset. Humans, or we get into our feelings at times. And I remember doing a video distinctly about that, because somebody had said that that video was between 2017 or 2018. And the reality is that we have a right to our emotions. I'm not saying that self-control must generally be the order of the day. We have to allow emotional intelligence and self-control to be the order of the day, generally, but which is most times. But it doesn't mean that there is no room for the margin of error, meaning because we're humans, we were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. That's what Jesus said when the men threw the woman who was caught in the act of adultery, as though she was the only one. He said, all right, since you're without sin, we're still under the Mosaic law, you can stone her under that basis, until once you know that you have never sinned, then stone her. And from the eldest to the youngest walked away. So I said that I would not chide her so much on that, because I don't think it was a conference per se. I think it was maybe, when you have like a sort of members meeting, and she just, went off into the deep. And I know the particular minister, and I think a number of people know who the minister would have been. But what bothers me is a thing called deception and a thing called gaslighting. Now, you know that for most people who knows the Prime Minister's wife's voice and that other minister's voice, you know that that's not Juliet Holness. You know that that is not Juliet Holness. I am not going to call the other minister. If you don't know, then you don't know. It bothers me when you have people who create factions and dissensions, who create discord, disunity, and lie, and are deceptive. And Proverbs 6, there are verses that speak to people like you, that quick to rush to do evil and to be deceitful and tell lie and cause others to hate on somebody and spread false information. It's like sudden destruction and sudden disaster will befall you to the point of no return. Like you don't get well if you get sick. You just go to the point of death in a horrendous manner because you don't know what you are doing. That's evil. It has nothing, even if she's the best politician or the worst politician, to tell lies on the woman is evil and wicked. And I'm not in support of that. I was shocked when I saw it. And then people will make these things go viral. It is a good thing that, quite a number of Jamaicans, when I looked at the comments, realized that it is not her voice. That's wrong. And I hope it is not a political ploy. And I'm not talking about necessarily outsiders. It can be insiders who will try to create this sort of narrative to make it seem as if it is outsiders who are doing it. It can be somebody from inside. That's evil. It is wicked. Sometimes I wish they could find people who do these things and, really, really put the full book of the law on them, hold them accountable, answerable. It is wrong. It's not her. It is not the Prime Minister's wife. That's a lie. When I heard it, I said, oh my goodness. And I'm glad the people who heard it in the background realizes that is not Juliet Holness's voice. It is not her voice. And the caption had it there. Juliet Holness, something like she's out of order, or, whatever it is. That's wrong. It is evil. It is wicked. It is sinister. And what people don't understand, when we sit and we allow these things, it will catch us up one day. It will come to our doorstep. The Bible says, if you repay evil with good, and it's not talking about when you love your enemies, you do good to your enemies. That's not what it is saying. It's like a child doing something wrong and you don't scold the child, you don't reprimand the child, or somebody does something that breaks the law and you just say, sure, let them steal, let them kill, it's okay, and you don't hold them accountable. Then you're going to experience evil non-stop. So it says, if you reward evil with good, then evil will never leave your doorstep. We need to find these people and hold them accountable. I don't like these things. They're evil. When somebody lies on people and create a false narrative and try to create some level of destruction. No wonder it falls under the 7 things that God detests, he hates, he abhors. He really does not like. And the punishment that follows it, you cannot manage as a human being. And it generally comes at an inopportune time. So if you see that caption going around, something like it said, Juliet Holness, a picture of her, and she's out of order, something like that, it is a lie from the pit of hell. Lies. That's not her voice. I know who the individual is. Because as I said, I did a video on the very same. When I heard it, I said, people are so wicked. People are so wicked. So it has nothing to do with her, whether she's a good house speaker, good politician, good this, good that, or the worst one. It doesn't matter. Do not add to something that she has not done. That's not good. It is not her voice. Jeez, no, sir. It's like wickedness just permeates us. It has not moved. There's no buffering of a little good. There is no buffering of a little good. Just evil, 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 evil. Just evil beyond evil. And the only way people will understand is when it comes to our doorstep. When it affects us and you realize how she must feel. I'm glad the people recognize that it is not her voice. I'm glad. That's mischievous. It is, let me tell you, man, I am in no support of it. So it is not Juliet Holness's voice. I know who it is. Because people chided that particular minister on it already. People chided that particular minister on it already. No, man. Oh, what a web we weave. Oh, what a web we weave when we try to deceive. You think that web is for the person who you're trying to do it for? It's your own web. The own pit that you're going to fall into. Anyway, guys, follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this message. Thank you.